Big G's BBQ. We're back at it for another one, man. Today we got smoked brisket. Let's get straight into it. Yes, sir. We got a USDA choice brisket, tipping the scales at 15 pounds. I got this one from Sam's Club, $55, man. Brisket prices coming down, man. During the pandemic, you was paying close to $80, $90 for USDA choice brisket. So let's go ahead and get right on to this money, baby. Went and took that brisket out that Carvex packaging. Time to trim this bad boy down. I'm gonna trim down on the fat cap, 1/4 inch. You know the deal. Get any of these brown spots out. On the other side, I'm trimming some of that silver skin off. I'm gonna take the decal out. Let's get to trimming. That bad boy all trimmed up. We did a nice little trim. This for the family. I ain't did nothing too detailed. Didn't make it aerodynamic. Nah, that, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something slight for the night. Got my fat trimmings. You already know we're gonna make that liquid gold out of that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. I'm gonna hit that baby with that yellow mustard as a binder. Make sure you rub it all over. Go ahead, massage that bad boy. The binders, you can use anything. I use olive oil sometimes, mustard. I really don't like mustard, but you do not taste the binder at all. Just helping the seasoning stick to the meat, man. Make sure you lather that baby up. One thing I refuse to use is mayonnaise, though. I see a lot of people using that mayonnaise. No, sir, it can't be me. Make sure you get both sides, especially up there under that decal. Season this bad boy. First, we're gonna hit it with a nice light coat of that black pepper. This just to establish that base coat for that nice crust on this bad boy. That bark. Just a nice little even coat of that black pepper all over. Up next, a generous coat of that pork barrel barbecue rub, man. You already know. This is my favorite rub. Generous coat all over, nice and even. Make sure you don't miss no spots. Get them edges, everything. We got that bad boy all seasoned up. If you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoned. Yes, sir. You already know the deal. Ice box overnight. Pit balls bright and early in the morning. The pit balls fired up. Went ahead, threw that brisket on, man. Yes, sir. Look at it sitting pretty. Make sure you get that hydration pan. Put that water in there. We're going to be smoking at 250 for a long time. This is going to be a 12, 13 hour plus, man. It's 2:30 a.m. Early bird gets the worm. It's 20 degrees outside. Whew. Know it's going to be hard keeping that temp in this bad boy, but got to do our best. Yes, sir. Happy smoking. We'll go ahead and throw that probe in there around 6 a.m. Just let this bad boy get some smoke up in it. Brisket's been cooking about 5 hours now. I went ahead and threw that probe in right in that point. We had an internal climbing about 130-ish. You know, 165, we're gonna come back out here and wrap. But look at it, look how that bark's setting up. Yes, sir. That boy is looking nice. Can't wait to slice into it. Well, let me close her back up. Just hit 165 internal temp. Ready to take this bad boy off, take it in the house, wrap it up in that pink butcher's paper, put it on, bring it back out and put it on. Man, it's 8 degrees outside. It's too cold to be wrapping outside. Let's get to it. Went ahead and put a little of that beef tallow down. Go ahead and put the brisket fat side down, and then I'll pour some more tallow on top. Pour some more of that tallow on top. Whew. Look at that liquid gold. I'm telling you, if you don't do this to your brisket, you're missing out, man. Sir, a couple shakes of that Montreal steak season, just to add a little extra flavor. Nothing too much. Just time to wrap her up. Finish pouring that tallow on that bad boy. Time to wrap, baby. That bad boy all wrapped up. Time to go throw it back on the grill. Threw that bad boy back on the grill. Threw that probe in there. We cooking at 205. Then we resting. See you at 205. Just hit that internal temp. 205. Time to pull that probe out. Let's go ahead and take this baby off. Let it rest. Just went ahead and cut that butcher paper open. We've been resting for 2 hours. Look at it, man. It was so good. The pup had to come see what's going on. Yes, sir. Look at that bark set up on there. Time to slice this bad boy open. Look at that juice coming out of that bad boy. Yes, sir. That joint is looking real scrumptious. Time to slice it up. Go ahead and slice it up. Cuts like butter. Got that flat all cut up. Look at that. Yes, sir. Looks so good. Nice and moist and juicy. Let me cut that point. Sir, look at that. Look how it's glistening. I'm gonna say the point for tomorrow. Go ahead, eat this for dinner. Let me tell you something. If y'all cook brisket and the inside of your butcher paper don't look like this, you ain't doing it right. Look at that. Let me show you back that brisket. Yes, sir. We